I really haven't given this much thought, have I? Oh dear. I thought, go on the maize fields. They'll be dry enough to walk on now. You'll be able to walk on them. Yeah, you can. Can't dig them. I'll go and have a look at on pasture. Good morning. Welcome to -4 in Cumbria. Am I mad or just crazy? Crazy to think that I'd be able to dig in the maize field when it's been so wet. It's my finger ends are painful. It's frozen solid. I'm now on the pasture, so good news is I can dig on here. Let's hope I can make it all worthwhile. Okay, I'll see you on the first on the pasture. And would you believe it? The microphone wasn't working. Yeah, this is the first find I had on the pasture, and it is just a bridle ring. This one I thought was a watch winder, but as you can see, it's just a piece of lead. The next find I had, I knew it was shallow. I just turned this little bit of soil over, and there you are. You can see a little bit of silver. Didn't know whether it was a button or a coin at this point. And so very soon you will see me bend down, pick it up, and it is actually a very fancy button. A very chunky button. In fact, I did think on the drive home that I could have been wrong and it was more of a cufflink. But no, Chris agrees. It is just a button, and it didn't look nearly as shiny as it does on here once I got home. It dried out. So this is where I found the button. I pointed out that there's a hole in the hedge, and I imagine it's either been a badger or a fox. And just here where I'm pointing out was all the spoil from the hole making. So that would explain why it wasn't as deep as you think it would be. It was very shallow. It's clear to say that the sound wasn't working on any of these clips. Anyway, I think this one was a draw pull backing. It's got a square hole in the middle. Initially I thought it was a brooch, but I think we'll go with furniture fitting. This find I'm explaining is a bucket lister for me. It's not silver, it's not gold, but I was very excited to have found it. I've never found a whole one. Always find parts of them. We don't find many in Cumbria, and as you can see there, it's a whole crotal bell, and I am pleased as punch to have found this. I was saying here that I'll probably take it home, give it a good clean, and the next time you see it will be on here ringing. Fantastic find. Really, really pleased. Here's a span of the field that I'm working on. The clouds came down. It was eerily quiet. Couldn't hear a thing. There was nothing. And I was just saying how much I was enjoying the peace and quiet of just me, the silence and the field. I've just had a sleepover with the grandchildren whilst the parents went away for a night. So I was enjoying this peaceful setting. Apologies for this. It appears like none of it has worked, has it? Yeah, I just found this. It was a clog clasp. I was having a look to see if there was any decorations on it, because sometimes there are, but this one is actually just a blank one. I think at this point I am saying that it's nearly time for me to get back to the car and call it a day. This is the machine that I am using today. It's an Equinox 800. It was bought from Unearthed UK. If you're looking for a metal detector or any accessories, drop them a line, an email, or speak to them on the telephone at Unearthed UK. I'm sure Graham and Mel will welcome your call. So yeah, give them a ring. They've lots of accessories, lots of detectors to choose from. I've just changed field to get nearer to the car. This one's at it's a stubble, and then they mix something in with it. So stubble, I can cope with that. Just the maize field I couldn't get in. So yeah, I just found this thimble, and it's whole, so that's a plus. Not very old, but a full one. The next one I'm going to show you was frozen in here. Absolutely frozen solid. This is, oh, I snapped it now, but it's solid frosty earth. I had to get it out because I thought it was a hammered or part of a hammered, but of course it turned out to be a button. Not long now, and I'm going to go home and try and get this crotal bell to ring. Back home now in the warm, and as you can see, the crotal bell is clean. Does it ring? Well, I have cleaned it up. I have waxed it actually. I'm going to put some more on. And the reason it's been lost, as you can see, the top has been broken off. I have to do some research. I don't really know much about them. I've never really looked them up with not having found one before. Nevertheless, we ring. Oh. And then the other better find I had was the button. Quick wash, but yeah, they never look the same once they've dried out and you get them home. They look quite silvery on the field. Excuse me. There we go. Thank you all for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. I will be doing a giveaway for 500 subs, but at the moment it's up and down like a yo-yo. The subs, you gain 2 one week and you lose 2 the next. So I'm going to wait till I've got a clear well over 500. So I think what we'll do is leave it till after Christmas. I'm still waiting on some prizes to come through the post, so I think that's the best thing to do, is leave it. We're on 526 at the moment. That's the most I've had to date, but I haven't looked today, so that may have dropped down one. But yeah, after Christmas I'll announce that we'll do the 500 sub giveaway. But until then, thank you very much. If I don't see or hear from you before Christmas, have a lovely time, and see you in the new year.